enjoy me beating up TerraBlox in this video, but you know what we gotta do before we get this video going. Take a deep breath. And smack that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't yet. Be sure to follow my Twitter, and let's get into the Deepwoken video. Alright guys, what is up YouTube? It's your boy xRegisAce back with another video. Yes, another Deepwoken theory video, or whatever you guys want to call it. Today's video, though, is based on the idea of spell concepts. Shout out to Sly Kage. He kind of helped me, formalize the idea. I was thinking of something like around magic, but then he was just like, bro, do spell concepts. You're creative. And I was like, hey, I think you're onto something. So, I don't know what else to say, but let's just dive right into this. So, right off the bat, you guys, when it comes to spell concepts, we need to address the normal magics we got, like the normal elemental-based magic. So, such as fire, or according to Fernasso's tweet, flame charm, wind, gale breath, or breathe, gale breathe, I don't know, lightning, thunder call, and ice, frost draw, etc. We don't know if those are the only elements. So for the, I don't know what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you to believe there is more or believe that this is it. I'll leave that up to y'all. Let me know in the comment section what else there could be. Alright, so we get that out of the way. You know how those things work. I believe they're called your affinity in the game. So when you spawn, you have a special affinity that you just specialize into. So there's no confirming that you could, specialize into two. So yeah. So my first idea besides the normal elemental stuff is Necromancer. So people can call this black magic, death magic, or witchcraft. Oh, did I say that right? Witchcraft? Witchcraft. Anywho, it's basically magic that's related to communicating with the dead or even summoning the dead. I'm trying to think of some games where I've seen this. Oh, what is it called? Adventure Quest World? I think. Yo, if y'all know what game that is, bro, that was literally like the first game I was allowed to play on a computer, bro. Like way back, bro. I don't know if y'all know how old I am, but I am IB Main's older brother, so maybe that will help you guys formulate an idea of how old I am. But way back then, our mom was like, all right, Isaac, you can finally play on the computer. And the first game I found was Adventure Quest World, and their Necromancer class costed money to play with it, bro. I would beg my mom every day. I was like, Mom, please, it's like $5. She was like, no. And then one day, I took the credit card, and then as I was on the computer, bro, I didn't even start typing it in yet, bro. She magically appears behind me. What you doing with that card? I said, damn. Mom, please, I'm begging, and then she let me buy it, and that was the only time I was allowed to ever buy something online with her credit card. Never again, boohoo. And Necromancer is a really cool, interesting thing. Um, I need to address that. I think you'd have to talk to somebody to learn how to become a Necromancer. Because like I said, I don't know anything about Deepwoken. We really don't know how this works. We don't know what other types of magic there is. But I wouldn't really be surprised if there was some like, I don't know, you sacrifice something to gain this dark magic. You know what I'm talking about? And now you're summoning dead stuff. Like let's say for example, I guess this is how it works. Let's say you kill a guard or something, right? And you have the ability of a necromancer on top of your natural elemental stuff, because we know you're gonna have that, or maybe you have to sacrifice it and replace it. Who knows? But let's say you kill a guard, and there's a spell that allows you to like collect their information. And so when you equip your necromancer's move or whatever, how that works, you could summon like guard, and then it would summon a guard that looks dead. Now this is a real stretch because I feel like that's just doing the most, but Rag and his team are pretty creative, and what I've heard from people about them, that you know they're big brains. They play a lot of games. They like to add a lot of things that look cool, that make sense, that would make the game fun, long lasting, so they don't have to slap tons of updates every week. So that's just one of the ideas, Necromancer. So anywho, like I said, this isn't a script, you guys, so I'm just going off the top of my head, thinking fresh off the dome. But my next idea I want to talk about was spell books. Um, we saw a picture. Someone was reading a book or something, and for all I know, you can only learn certain spells from books, like, or maybe transcripts. That's maybe we'll call it that way. But like, let's think about it this way. All right, you guys have to stay with me. This is going to be hard to explain. So let's see. How do I say this? Let's say you find a spell book, right? You're roaming an island and you randomly find a book. You pick it up and go straight to your skill bar, or whatever. Let's say it's number 4. You're on your skill bar. You press 4 and you use it. You guys keeping up with me? What I'm trying to say is that maybe there are certain spell books that have one spell in it. They have one spell in it. So let's say I don't know. Let me think of something. Like, let me think of some random move, bro. I don't know. Rasengan, bro. Like a wind shuriken Rasengan. You click the spell book and it pops that move automatically. Okay, that's what it'll do. Now that's different from learning a spell. I'm not trying to say that won't be a thing, So like maybe you could find a spell book that just teaches you a spell. But on the other hand, there's a spell book. Oh, let's make it even more creative. There's a spell book that has Wind Rasengan. The moment you use it, the spell book disappears. Oh, bro, where am I getting this idea from? I think I've seen some show that like they said you can only use this once. Yes, I like that. I like that. I like that. So let's say there are spell books you can only use once. Once you use it, you will never get that spell back again. It's gone. It's just a one-time usage. Now, that would be kind of messed up, because then you're like saying, Regis, you're telling me they're going to add spells that only one person can find and can only use once, and we'll never have the chance to use it again? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But let's say they're nice, and let's say once you use that spell, it relocates somewhere else and it spawns once again. So only one person could have it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe there's multiple versions. I think you guys understood what I was trying to say with the spell books. So yes, there are spell books that could cheat you spells, and then there are spell books that you can only use a spell once, gone. You have to go find it again. I think that'll be pretty cool. I don't think that's a long shot, actually. Again, let me know in the comment sections. Every time I address something, I need y'all to talk to me here. This is not just a one-man team. This is a big team. We in this together. You feel me? We all trying to get into Deepwoken. You feel me? So let me know in the comment section what y'all thinking. All right, next topic, spirits. All right, Regis, what do you mean by spirits? I'm talking about Salamander from Black Clover. Or what's that? What's that guy's name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Is it Yuno? Is it Yuno? I think it's Yuno. I think it's Yuno. He has that wind spirit, and for all I know, in the Black Clover, I watch Black Clover. I'm caught up. I hate the recent episodes. Let me know if y'all do too, because oh my god, I just want to get back onto the main story. Anywho, these spirits, they're either really hard to find, or you're like a different breed if you get one. And so let's take Yuno for example. His spirit, that little fairy, goes wherever he goes. So let me see how I could like formulate this. Let's say we're gonna keep going with the exploring concept, okay? Because all I know is that Deep Woken's supposed to be huge. Let's go with this exploring concept. Let's say you're going on an adventure. Um, you end up in another cave again. You're fighting some things, and then there's like a treasure chest in the back of the room. But you can only get it if you kill everything in the room. You kill everything in the room. You get it. You open it. Boom! A spirit pops up. It's the wind spirit, and you're like, "What the mess, bro?" You're like, "What the heck is this?" And it automatically attaches to you. Maybe there's like some toolbar, something that's set, so you have a spirit on you now. But let's say whenever you're in combat, this new spirit you have will also use spells while you're fighting. That's pretty cool. But if we think about Black Clover, we gotta stay restricted to it. Does not use his spirit that much. His spirit can boost him, and the spirit is related to his affinity, which is wind. Am I right? Yeah, I think so. So maybe you can only find spirits that are related to your affinity. So let's say what's it called? Frost Draw, Ice. That would be kind of cool to see an ice spirit. You get an ice spirit, maybe has a special name, and now it's using certain moves while you're fighting. Now that would be pretty busted. So I'm trying to think of a way that would be like balanced out. Maybe it's like it's on the skill bar and you use that spirit, it will like it could either give you a boost in like stats or something, or there could be another skill bar that's like a tool or something on the skill bar that makes it use a move. I think that's the most balanced way it could use. Because like imagine if you're fighting and that spirit is also going crazy while you're fighting. The person you're fighting, I can't think of an idea where they'll be able to fight you. It's basically a 2v1 with. And okay, maybe you're not good at PvP, but your spirit has to be busted, bro. So it's a 2v1, bro. You're trying to fight some fodder character, and there's a spirit kicking your. Whew, I almost said a bad word. Whooping you, and you can't even kill his spirit, bro. That would be kind of crazy. So I don't know. Spirits. Is that a long shot? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I don't think it is. That would be pretty cool to see in a game. I have yet to see anyone do that. Like even in the Black Clover games that've been on Roblox. Not that there's been many or huge ones. I have yet to see one of them, put that in. And so spirits is a big factor in that anime too. So that would be kind of cool to see into Deepwoken. Yes. All right. Whew. That was quite a lot. Let me take a deep breath. I thought I had some water nearby, but oh yes I do. All right. So next topic, Druids. I don't know how many of y'all have played World of Warcraft. Main hates World of Warcraft, so I couldn't ask him his input on how I would word this because Druids is a very interesting concept. But back when I played World of Warcraft, I used to love being a Druid. Mainly because they were a hybrid. They could be there was this panther one, like you could turn into a panther and then go back to being a Druid. Now, am I saying Deepwoken will have this ability to transform into a different animal? I'm gonna have to say 100% no. There is no way. That's doing the most. Like you guys, we gotta think about this thing. There is doing the most, and then there's like, ooh, that's a cool idea. Allowing a player to turn into a freaking panther and then back to a Druid. That's doing the most. And that would also increase the speed of traveling, yada yada yada. And we already know there are gliders in the game, so don't think about them being a hybrid, or think about them being a hybrid but not being able to transform into that animal spirit they are, whatever. But a druid is usually using the power of nature, and so let's say, oh yeah, we did see the environment. Like you can see trees being lit on fire and stuff like that. So knowing that the environment you can interact with, well, burn, freeze, whatever. I don't think it's too much of a long shot over a stretch that there could be some sort of like druid trainer, or like you can learn the way of a druid and use their environment to your advantage as some of your spells. That does actually kind of sound like a stretch, bro. I don't know. Eh, I my brain wants to be faithful, so I'm gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna let the druid be an idea of a spell concept. I'm gonna let that be in there. I know, Regis. What are you thinking? Guys, I'm sorry for being hyped about Deepwoken and y'all asking me to make more Deepwoken theory videos. What you want me to do? Apologize? I just did. Anywho, it's really weird talking about this stuff not being on script. I was like, I'm tired of using the script because I don't have my good mic yet, and I'm really lazy on ordering that stuff. So, anywho, back on topic. I just dropped my phone. Back on topic. The Druids would be using the power of nature. In World of Warcraft, they would use a lot of. Well, you could either be like a healer, a tank. So it would be kind of interesting to see some type of Druid-based combat in the game. Remind these are spell concepts, so you would probably learn a few spells from like some Druid type of guy. You wouldn't become a Druid, but you could learn their spells, because at the end of the day, you're whatever race you get put into. Okay, so Druids, interesting idea. Hmm. All right, now the last thing, guys, last thing. What was I watching? What was I watching that made me think about this? I don't remember. Anywho, ritual spells. Ri- ritual, ritual spells. I'm talking about and like there's like five guys in a circle, all with their hoods on. You don't know who it is, and they're just and then 30 seconds later, they big circle in the sky, and you're like, what the mess is going on, bro? That's what I'm talking about. Ritual spells. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let me tone it down a notch. Let me make this easier to digest. Ritual spells. Okay. So when it comes to ritual, there are a few things we gotta take into we need to consider. So usually you're usually sacrificing something, or it takes a lot of time, or you have like some sort of item that allows you to do it. That's what I'm thinking of when I say ritual spells. So let's say the sacrificing thing first. I would 100% not be surprised if there was some sort of thing you have to sacrifice someone, you have to kill someone. Wasn't there something in Rogue like that? Who was I talking? Someone told me, like if you took someone that. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different game. There's this other close community game. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. Uh, hold on. Let me pause the video real quick. Let me go confirm this. Okay, they said it's cool. Whew. But in that game, like you have to like knock someone, and then you take them to this like little like fountain, and once you drop them, their blood like drains into it, and a door opens. Voila. So you sacrifice someone to gain access to somewhere else, and they say I can't talk no more about what happens there, because if they do release their game to public, they want you to find out. So anywho, as I'm saying, I wouldn't be surprised if you sacrifice someone to, cast a certain spell, or not even spell, like gain access to somewhere else that allows you to, get some other crazy stuff. So maybe a spell could be later on found because you sacrifice someone in the long run. You know what I'm talking about? What was the next thing I said about ritual spells? Multiple people. Now, this is definitely a stretch, but I will make it not be a stretch. Let's say you run in a group of people. So, like me, Main, what was my thinking of? Ethereal, Sage. I could say any name for that group. There's like 13 of us. And we also happen to be running together, and we come across something where it's like we all learn something, like a certain like, or we all find a transcript, and It says if there are 4 or more people, you can cast this spell. And we all just so happened to be together when we found the item. You know where I'm going with this? Probably don't. Probably don't. Probably don't. But I'll try to make you understand. We all found the item. Now we can all cast a special move. Now is this move a damaging move, a summoning move, whatever? I don't really know. Ritual spells, you never know what you're gonna get. But it would be pretty cool if it was like restricted to like you need to have a certain amount of people to cast a spell. Now the only thing is, if you're a solo player, this is completely useless to you, and you can just skip towards the end because this is my last concept. But if you do run in groups and you just so happen to come across something like that, I think that would be such a, oh my god, defining moment in the game when you got like 4 people just casting one spell and everybody's like, oh snap. If we don't stop them now, we're dead. And now, I don't know how the wiping system works in that game, so maybe this is all just like, boohoo, we're gonna die, we'll come back. I don't know. But I still would be pretty shocked if I saw 4 people, just. Alright, let me stop with the sound. Y'all probably hitting that. And then, some crazy stuff happens. But that would be pretty cool. I would like that. That would be awesome. And, oh yeah, artifacts. That's what the last thing I said. Finding certain artifacts that allow you to cast a certain spell. Like, you gotta gather, like, 5 this, 2 of that, 1 of this. And that one thing is, like, nearly impossible. Let's say you have to go kill a sea monster, and then you have to hope that they drop the thing you need to cast a spell. That would be cool. That would be cool. Gather all those things, and you can do this one big known spell. Wow. 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 Oh, one more idea concept, you guys. I'm gonna call this a takeover, cause it literally is a takeover. Let's say I don't know if you would really consider this a spell though. Anywho, let's say you come across some weird guy, and he's like, if you accept my powers, you will be unstoppable, whatever. And low key, there's a drawback, but you don't know about it. And you say, heck yeah, I want to be strong. You get it, boom, you're taped over, and you're like allowed to like go crazy for like maybe for the rest of the game. Who knows? But the drawback would be that there's a chance of you wiping every time you like rely on that power. Oh, basically like Black Clover, bro. Every time Asta goes into his demon form, like well when he first started, he could lose control of himself. So that's what I'm trying to say. Let's say there's a demon and you accept their power, bro. And you just spam using that mug, bro. Like oh, what's that one thing from Naruto? If you use it too much, the eye thing that you can go blind with. Crap, bro. I haven't watched Naruto forever. No, not that one. Mangekyo Sharingan. I think it's something related to Sharingan. Regardless, let's say you just keep using it so much, you can go permanently blind. You can wipe. You could like I don't know, lose the ability to use your normal magic. Bro, oh my god, the drawbacks of using takeover spells. I don't know if that's too much of a stretch or not. Like I really feel like it's on the edge of it being too much. That like there's no way, but that is just on some platform just enough to where maybe we could see it. Hmm. Anywho, this video has been going on for far too long. I did not think I would take this long, so I do truly apologize. But if you guys did enjoy the video, if you guys were like, wow, Regis, there you go again, killing it every time, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Let me know in the comment sections what y'all are thinking for spell concepts. If y'all think any of these were such a big stretch that I need to just delete this video, yada, yada, yada. But, as the great Abby Man would say, I just want to play Deepwoken, man. Peace.